All right, folks. So, again, got a late start today. Sorry, not trying to make that a habit, but seems to be happening, unfortunately. And I am doing afternoon Bible reading, Genesis chapter 23, the death of Sarah. So, Sarah lived to be 127 years old. She died at Kiriath Arba, that is Hebron, in the land of Canaan. And Abraham went to mourn for Sarah and to weep over her. Then Abraham rose from beside his dead wife and spoke to the Hittites. He said, I am a foreigner and a stranger among you. Sell me some property for a burial site, so I can bury my dead. The Hittites replied to Abraham, Sir, listen to us. You are a mighty prince among us. Bury your dead in the choicest of our tombs. None of us will refuse you his tomb for burying your dead. Then Abraham rose and bowed down before the people of the land, the Hittites. He said to them, If you are willing to let me bury my dead, then listen to me and intercede with Ephron, son of Zohar, on my behalf. So he will sell me the cave of Machpelah, which belongs to him and is at the end of his field. Ask him to sell it to me for the full price as a burial site among you. Ephron, the Hittite, was sitting among his people, and he replied to Abraham in the hearing of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of his city. No, my lord, he said, listen to me. I give you the field, and I give you the cave that is in it. I give it to you in the presence of my people. Bury your dead. Again, Abraham bowed down before the people of the land, and he said to Ephron in their hearing, Listen to me, if you will. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it from me, so I can bury my dead there. Ephron answered Abraham, Listen to me, Lord. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. But what is that between you and me? Bury your dead. Abraham agreed to Ephron's terms and weighed out for him the price he had named in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 shekels of silver according to the weight current among the merchants. So Ephron's field in Machpelah, near Mamre, both the field and the cave in it, and all the trees within the borders of the field, was deeded to Abraham as his property in the presence of all the Hittites who had come to the gate of the city. Afterward, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre, which is at Hebron, in the land of Canaan. So the field and the cave in it were deeded to Abraham by the Hittites as a burial site. Okay. Sarah lived to be 127 years old. So that means Isaac is 37 at this time. So there's this exchange that happens. Of the field and the burial site. Money. Obviously, Abraham loses his wife, and so that's tough. And I'm not quite sure the significance of this in relationship to the things that precede it, or the things that follow thereafter, to be honest. Other than I can say that Abraham insisted on paying what should be paid for the property. He didn't accept a gift. And again, this does recapitulate what he had said to I think in the battle with the kings, about accepting any of the loot, any of the what would you call it, the plunder, I guess, from their victory. And he had just asked for the food for his men and for the people who had accompanied him to have their share, but he refused his own. And so again, you see him refusing um, any kind of gift that doesn't come from God. Um, and so you see that Abraham is very much committed to only putting himself in a position so that God will receive the glory from what happens in his life. And nobody else can say that Abraham's success in this or that is due to their generosity and not God's blessing. So, outside of that, I don't really have much to say about this passage. I think that's kind of it. It doesn't really strike me with anything else. So, I think we'll just call it there. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Love you guys. And see you tomorrow.